Good morning. Good morning. Just getting something ready here. Good morning, Helena. Good morning. How are you? Hello, Nancy. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I'm going to give myself a little bit of love. We can share because sharing is caring. And good morning. Good morning. Oh, we're going to turn off invites. It's okay, sweetie. That's okay. So the recording's up. The meditation's really, really good in it. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Cool. Making sure I wasn't. I was doing a couple of things there. Oopsies. All right. Oh no. Hi, Jenny. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Just adding the list. So you're gonna have to bear with me. I might be doing the list. So we got. Okay. Cool. I closed down Facebook, so I wasn't sure. I'm like, I don't know who, we don't know who's showing up. We'll see who does, and that's okay. I'm cool with it. Whatever way it goes, we'll figure it all out, right? But Crystal's coming, so that's cool. That's cool. So I didn't do the cards yet. Good morning, Leslie. Good morning, Leslie. I'll put you on the list as well. So I did have some appointments that got scheduled today, and I have to cancel those appointments. So if we see Rick come in, I have to, and just let me know you see him come in, if you wouldn't mind, Melinda. You got some more good news, Jenny? Awesome. I look forward to hearing about it. How long was it out for? Like a long time, Rochelle? Like how long did it take them to get it back on for you? Well, we got some good energy here for the reading so far. What's the other card we want to use? I'm going to check between these two. Thanks. Good morning. Is this the message for the collective? Is this the message for the collective? Okay. Alrighty, I got the cards. Good morning, Amanda Jo. How are you, love? Wow, that's awesome, Jenny. That's so awesome. I'm going to put Amanda Jo on the list. When I do the list, it's like this ASMR thing that happens because we get to listen to the clickety click 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 of my keyboard. I'm going to turn that down just a little. I'm going to clear some of these message things off of my phone. There. That's awesome. That's amazing. Hi, Cheyenne. I do, but I usually leave them till midway or a little bit later on. The energy has been, right? There's so much going on with all the planetary alignments and the solar eclipse and the new moon and the transitions into some of these, other placements. And there's a lot energetically going on. And that new moon is going to affect our Aries, Libra, Cancer, and Capricorn friends the most, all the cardinal signs. But it is a time of release as well as a time to set intentions. So it's giving us both energy, but there's going to be a lot of karmic cycles. And today is the whole, Mercury goes into retrograde again. So that's going to send us back to renew, reflect, to reevaluate, all of that stuff. Yeah. So the Libra energy, it's really going to challenge you in your relationships and partnerships. So that's where the heavy energy is going to come up for you, is in your relationships. For Aries, it's going to show up in your sense of self. For Capricorn, I can bring up my sheet. For Cancer, it's going to be karmic patterns or woundings that are coming over. We'll just blame Mercury and the moon, exactly. And for our Capricorn, it's going to be in your fourth house. So that's the house of Cancer. So your house of home. So a core wound may come forward in your relationships, and you need to redefine your foundation. So review the values you hold. So a lot of energy for that, for those four. But yes, lots and lots going on. Scorpio, our Scorpio friends, you really need to be looking at your detox. It's a bit of a detox. So it's in your house of daily habits, right? So Scorpio, the house of daily habits. So providing a much needed detox for your mind, body, and soul. Right. So you need to reflect on the dynamics of your upbringing and whether these beliefs still resonate. And there's an emphasis on your mental, physical, and spiritual well-being. Sagittarius, me too, Amanda Joe. So for Sagittarius, it is in your fifth house. So that's the house of Leo. And that's your inner child shines through, activating your heart chakra and renewing self-expression. So you're going to be assessing your childhood wounds. And there is awareness and revelations to the shadow side of your inner circle and community. Ooh. Some stuff on your inner circle coming up. So there's a lot of energy. So this is why you have to, your Pisces would be in your second house. Aquarius is in the third house, Pisces in the second house. So in the second house, it's about liberating yourself and honoring your uniqueness. Do you have confidence to pursue what inspires you? Past self-worth wound may be triggered. Make space for things that bring you genuine joy and be kind to your inner child. For Pisces. For Aquarius, it's in the third house though. So yeah, well, hello. Aww, what can you do to fill yourself up with some joy and some love? How can you show yourself love and compassion? How can you show yourself that, Diana? Exactly. Okay, so let's see. How to peek in Joanne Graham. Oh, that is not Joanne. That is not spelling Joanne at all. Right? It's a lot. But what do you mean? Like you're having, you want like to see, you need to see it now, and you're not. You can't rush it, hun. And the more you put pressure on it to show up like right away in your timing, that's not divine timing. So you just have to wait for divine timing. Just keep looking for places in the northern areas of where you want the homes, right? No, and you know you have time to move. Hi, Mama. I was busy looking over here, didn't see you come in. Hello, Mama. Thanks, that's awesome. And we'll get... So what it means is that, so within your natal chart, so where the planets align for you, where the moon is sitting in the current sign that it's sitting in the zodiac. So the numbers, there's 12 houses that represent the 12 signs, right? The 12 houses, right? The 12 houses. So the different houses, so the first house is the house of Aries. The second house is the house of Taurus. The third house is the house of Gemini. The fourth house is the house of Cancer. Fifth is Leo. Sixth is Virgo. Seventh is Libra. Eighth is Scorpio. Ninth is Sagittarius. 10th is Capricorn. 11th is Aquarius, and 12th is Pisces. So the signs, they really have a lot of the similar characteristics of those houses, or those houses have the same characteristics as the sign that basically governs that particular house. Yeah, and that's the hard part, sweetie, is that, to find something, tangible, like if we're looking at that, and when we looked at the time frames for when you're going to be finding your house, it was saying late June. So you can want something tangible right now in April, but you're not going to get what you want in April, because that was coming in June, right? So it's, you need to be doing the heart focused breathing, and doing like the gratitude practice, the affirmations, do the things to fill your cup up with joy. Like, what are the things that you like to do that make you happy? Go do those things to fill yourself up with some happiness, right? And just try to keep reminding yourself that it will be in divine timing. That's all going to be okay. Right? Yeah, the houses start from the first, from the so yeah, it's just the planetary placements of the signs, and what the houses, each sign kind of represents a house. So when you're looking at where the moon shows up in what particular house for you, that's going to tell you how it's going to affect you based on where it's sitting. And then you can look at other things, like where, if you say have Aries in your chart, because it's an Aries new moon solar eclipse, if you have Aries in your chart, where is Aries within your chart? So Aries could sit in like Mercury, and Mercury is about mindset. So if Aries is in the Mercury, in the planet of Mercury, then you're going to feel some pressure in the area of mindset. But we covered all of that in the Divine Feminine, and the recording's up. So if you want, if you want, you can check out the recording in the Divine Feminine Healing Collective, and there's the guide up there as well. The guide's up there, and then the meditation was pretty cool. So pretty cool. So yeah. Okay, so we're gonna get our heart focused breathing going. I'm in good hands because I've got Mama on the backside, so she can take care of the list. So we're good. And we got Melinda here as well. So we're awesome. We're awesome. Okay, so we're going to do the heart focused breathing. We want to start off all of our days with the heart focused breathing. And if we can, do it a couple more times throughout the day, right? So we want to do this 3 times throughout the day, because you're reestablishing balance in your system, right? We want to regulate our system long term, not just in the moment when we're distressed, right? That's just working on a trigger, right? Which we want to calm ourselves down when we feel ourselves getting triggered, but we also want to reestablish balance within our nervous system. So this gets our brain and heart into coherence, and it also heightens our healing capabilities for up to 6 hours. So it's really important for us to establish this as a practice throughout the day, even when you're not feeling bad. But you can use it when you're having conflict by saying, we're going to take a time out. We're going to go spend 20 minutes away from each other, because 20 minutes is the time that it takes for those hormones, of the cascade of hormones that occur when you get triggered into fight or flight. It takes about 20 minutes for them to go through your system. So if you have a conflict with your partner, go away from each other for 20 minutes when you start to notice that you're being triggered. Go away from your partner for 20 minutes. Go work out and move that energy through your body, or go and, spend some time breathing and just getting yourself into a really good, balanced and calm state. Because all you're going to do when you're reactionary is cause more problems for yourself, because you're not responding to the situation, you're reacting. And you'll be reacting from whatever age you were that you were triggered in. So if you had the first time that you felt like that was when you were 3 years old, you're going to be responding like a 3-year-old. And, probably shouldn't be having serious adult conversations from the energetic nervous system level of a 3-year-old, because you're just not. I know you are, but what am I? Right? Things like that. Oh, nice. White hot chocolate with chai tea. Delicious. It sounds delicious. I like chai tea. So yeah, I'm not sure. So the other part of doing this breathing technique is you can use it when you get, when you're by yourself. Let's say you're at work and you've had a bad day at work. When you're on your way home, thank you, Winnie. When you're on your way home, do the heart focused breathing so that you leave it behind. You don't bring it home. Like, how many times do you come in the house all charged up with that? Oh, I had a crappy day at work. It was such a stressful day, right? And you get in all that energy and you bring it into the house, and then you see something in the house, like your kid does something or your partner does something, and you're fueled with that energy. So you're like, oh, why were you doing that? So there's other reasons to use this if you're to just cleanse your emotional screen in between, any conflicts or any, stressful situations that you've had. Yeah. So, I am happy that Mama Price came back. So, breathing. We're going to put our hand here on our chest and we're going to do some breathing. Exactly. It's all a blessing. So we're going to do the breathing technique. And remember, it's 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out. Okay. It's very simple. You just focus on here and do 5 seconds in and 5 seconds out. Now, you can also add this extra kick up, which is to turn it into the quick coherence technique. And that's to think of an energy renewing emotion. So when we have the energy renewing emotion, that's one that's in the positive realm, right? And not that any emotions are negative or positive, but many people will associate it with a positive emotion. So that's why I'm using it, just to help for the understanding part of it. So things like joy, care, compassion, appreciation, gratitude, care, calm, relax, they're all in the energy renewing spectrum of emotions, versus versus being in the energy depleting side of emotions, which would be things like grief, hate, anger, frustration, sadness. Like, those are all in the energy depleting realm of emotions. So we want to do the energy renewing emotion. So you can either just do the focusing on your breath coming in and out through your heart space for 5 seconds, or you can do that along with thinking about something that makes you feel care and appreciation, gratitude. I always think about you guys. Like, that's what I do when I'm sitting here doing the breathing. I just think about everybody that's here, and that I adore you and I appreciate you, and I'm so grateful that you guys come and support me. Right? There's a relationship that's here, right? I want to help to impact you and raise you up and give you soothing techniques and enlightenment and all these different things, but you guys give back to me by supporting me. So there's a relationship here. Okay, so we're going to do this breathing technique though. First thing we're going to do is breathe all of our air out, because that'll make it easier to do the 5 second. I'll keep counting. At some point in the middle of the breathing technique, I will pause and start talking to just, update anyone that's come in about what we're doing or why we're doing it. So remember, 3 minutes of this turns your body into a heightened healing machine for up to 6 hours. So really beneficial for doing it. And good morning, Melissa. Okay. All righty. Well, whatever thought that you want to bring in, right? If you want to think about things that make you feel joyful or love or compassion, any one of those emotions, once you think thoughts that make you feel that way, you'll feel that way in your body, and that'll focus that type of energy towards your heart and renew yourself within that energetic setting. So it's really, really powerful breathing technique. The Heart Math Institute's been around since the 60s. They've researched this technique since then. It's really useful. They've given it to people who have survived wars. They give it to children, adults, people that are in care positions, so frontline workers, therapists, that type of stuff, to help with overcare and things like that. So it's a really, really beautiful technique to have. So just remember, if somebody sees Ricky come in, just in case I miss it, if I'm in the middle of reading, just let me know. I'm sure that I'll see it or sense it, but just in case I miss it. Yeah, it does a bunch of stuff by regulating your nervous system and brings your brain and heart into coherence with one another. Okay, we're going to get to the main reading, and then we'll get to the rest of the reading with everybody else's cards. If you like what's going on, they have a tool they sell to monitor your medication. Yeah, I don't know about that. I can put that down as a yes, no. He is in. The Heart Math folks. To monitor your meditation. As soon as you said Heart Math, I'm like, oh yeah, it's called the inner balance. It actually is a really good tool to have to use with doing the heart focused breathing. Thank you, Crystal, for doing the heart focused breathing, because you can see yourself and you can monitor yourself over time. You can see how well you're doing with it. And it cues you with the inner balance, like to show you the breathing in and out. And it has videos and education that's tied to it. But it's, for me in Canada, it's really pricey, because in order for me to get it here, the shipping is just ridiculous. Like it's a little machine, or sorry, it's just you buy the ear clip that, is a Bluetooth device that hooks to your phone, and it regulates, like it registers the coherence that you're in, the state of coherence that you're in. That little clip, it doesn't weigh very much, that they send to you, but it costs like $60 to have it shipped to Canada. So the equipment's like $200. When he shows 200. Yeah. That's what I was saying. I'll probably sense it. I'll probably sense it, but just in case. So yeah, so for us to get it in Canada, it's really expensive because of the shipping fees. So even though the thing itself is like $200, so then we're paying like almost $300, and that's American. So it's just really expensive. But for someone in the States, much, much, much cheaper. Yeah, much, much cheaper. And I don't know if they're doing anything about the shipping, like making the shipping more reasonable for, Canadian or international clients. So Ricky, if you can respond to me, that would be great, Ricky. Hi, Ricky. You have to rebook the appointment, okay? Because I forgot to book Friday off, but I'm doing moving today, so we can do your appointment on a different day, but not. Oh, we were just talking about this inner balance device that you can get through the Heart Math Institute that allows you to monitor. It's actually, it cues you, but it monitors your heart focused breathing, and it tells you where you are within the coherence. So it'll tell you if you're in the red zone, the blue zone, or the green zone. That's the zones that it measures. The green zone is the zone that you're trying to get into. Hi, Salasia. I hope work's going well for you today. Love to you, friend. So yeah. So Ricky, we do have to reschedule, okay? I want you to be aware of that. We have to reschedule. Yeah. Yeah. And I did cancel the Thursday one from next week, but we have to good. Nice. I'm just going into my calendar because I know I need to block off another day, and I just want to make sure that I'm blocking it off now. Sorry, just want to make sure that way there we won't have any. Nice. Very nice. That's a good day. That's a good day then, right? A very good day. So yeah, the inner balance, like I was saying, the inner balance device is really, really handy. Hi, Nancy. How are you, love? And I put you on the list, Diana. It's a really great, my throat this morning. It's a really great device, but for depending on where you are, and you might find it, reasonably priced. And if you're in the States, much more than we would in Canada. If you're in the UK, it's even cheaper for you, but I think that the shipping would still be expensive. I'm doing very well. Hello, Tree Hugs. How are you, love? I see you liking away. How did that go for you? Was it good? Hello, friend. I'm taking a drink of coffee for that. Thank you. And just a reminder, Mama Price had popped it up there a little while. Yeah, the research. Yeah, how did that go? Because I remember you mentioning you were going to go do that, CJ. So the top 3 gifters for the month of April get a free 45, like a free reading with me. So just to remind you of that, Mama had put that up. And so as Melinda here has that up, thank you for that. No, it's interesting. Did they give a full minute for the pins? That's cool. Because I'm seeing it count down 46, 45. That's awesome. That's awesome. They may have extended the length of the pins, which is really nice. Yeah, that's wow. Wow, awesome. Okay, let's get to the main reading. I just gave myself a few likes there. Let's get to the root. Good. I'm glad that most of them seemed receptive. And I hope that something, I really hope that something comes out of it, that they start doing the research into those things. I think it's beautiful. No, we just need to rebook the appointment. Start with, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I thought the hawk was beautiful. And Ricky, it just look at the booking link. Just go to the booking link and book another clarity call, and I'll just cancel the one from today. Okay. I'm just going to cancel the one that's today. I just can't meet because I'm in the middle of moving and I have to do a lot today to get that done, a big portion done today. And then I'm moving on Sunday as well. So yeah, I had to unfortunately book that off. So the cards, the first card is the Magician. Okay. The Magician. So this is the collective. So just go back to the website, to that free clarity link, and just rebook it. Or you can go to your email and just reschedule. Oh my goodness.
Okay, let's go.
That was so cool, Winnie. That was amazing. I've never seen that one before. That was so cool. Oh my goodness, that was so cool. Just wow. That was really cool. That was really, really, really cool. I was like, let's go. We're going on a trip. We're going out in space. I love it. So yeah. Yeah. Remember to take rest, right? Renew, rest and renew. So good rest, where you get yourself into a nice relaxed state and you're just in that nice peaceful space, honoring yourself and giving yourself compassion, and then fill your cup up with the stuff that gives you some joy. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. Exactly. Okay, so we've got the magician. Skill, natural talents, powers of manifestation, creativity, resourcefulness. The magician brings forth a powerful message of creation and potential. You are magic. Yes, you are. We all are. We really are magical, right? You have everything you need to succeed. Badass manifesting energy from the cosmos. All the skills you require, they're at your fingertips. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gave joy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So all the skills you require, they're at your fingertips. Beautiful creator, go create. Activate the magic in your veins by focusing your energy, willpower, desire, and actions. When you consciously step into your personal power and decide to shape the material world in this way, every breath in and every breath out is an opportunity to carve new meanings and new perspectives into reality. If you're unsure of your ability to create the life you desire, trust in the latent potential that resides within you. Feeling less than inspired at this time reminds you that it's time to find your muse, find your spark, find your why. With everything you need sitting in front of you like a giant universe cauldron, what is it that you desire to bring to life? And what can you do today that will bring it one step closer to reality? I can manifest the life I desire through energy and action, right? Right? Just beautiful energy. And you have the ability to manifest the life that you desire. You have the ability to change the way that things are showing up for you. We may have, a lot of conditioning within society, or we may have lots of like toxicity within society, but we have the ability to change that one person at a time. And the more people that stand up and say we don't want to do it that way anymore, the more that we'll change the way that society is functioning to be healthier. And the more that we heal, the more that we have a healed planet, right? Every one of us that heals creates a ripple effect of healing that spreads out. And then our children or our parents or our siblings, and the healing grows, and then our friends and more people, right? So it creates that wave of healing. So the next card that I pulled is the World, number 21. Look at her, just beautiful in there with the sacred geometry, our Merkaba, all of that stuff. Don't let her. It's a question for everyone to be told. Don't let a remnant steal it. Really pretty card. Yeah. I'll put you on the list, and we can always do a little shuffle, do a little shuffle to help you. Okay. So 21, the World. The world is at your fingertips. Completion, joy, wholeness, achievement, happy endings, abundance, success, new levels of consciousness, literally traveling the world, right? So we've got this magician energy, magical, with the world energy. It's pretty powerful, the two of them together. So the world brings one of the most positive and abundant messages in the tarot. Congratulations. You've come so far. Hi, Julie. Who knew we had so much goodness we could feel it? I'm doing very well, Julie. How are you? Had a wonderful session last night with the Divine Feminine. The recording is up, so feel free to jump into the Divine Feminine Healing Collective and check out the recording from last night. If you rewind it about 20 minutes, you'll see and be able to back up from there to see where the and don't let remnants of other experiences steal your world. Yeah, definitely don't. Yeah, you can check that out. The meditation at the end is really cool. We went on a little journey, which was awesome. Good morning, Steve. Blessings to you, love. Blessings to you. Okay, so the world brings one of the most positive and abundant messages in the tarot. Congratulations, you've come so far. Absolutely, right? Kindness begets kindness. Joy brings more joy. Love brings more love. For what we do within our bodies, and we create that center, right? When we put our emotions into a certain space, we have that ripple effect to cause change within other people. Think about if you went down the street and you just kept to yourself and didn't say anything and maybe had a stern look on your face, or if you go down the street and you're like smiling, right? And having a beautiful little thing. I'm going to do something here because Jenny left. And I'm going to do this because Rochelle came back. Okay. Love you, Jenny. Have a wonderful day. I'm so happy for you with all your stuff. And thank you, Julie, for the tiny diny. Super cute, right? So yeah, we create our energy when we get our energy into a good space. If we're walking down the road and we're smiling, right, then the person that's, passes us on the street, they see us smiling, it's going to affect their mood. If you go into the store and you're like, hi, how are you? And being happy, thank you, Paige. Just beautiful. When we bring that positive energy, it does have that ripple effect to other people that we interact with, right? If we're in a negative state or, in the energy depleting, more than that's what I'd rather call it, in the energy depleting emotions, then we're going to bring down the energy in the room. We're going to make, potentially affect people in another way. Good morning, Jess. Jess would like to be on the list from Facebook as well. So, the world brings one of the most positive and abundant messages in the tarot. Congratulations, you've come so far. A large project or period in your life is coming to a successful conclusion, and it's time to revel in the sweet afterglow of your success. If you're not quite there yet, take this card as a sign you're on the right path. Consciously step into the world's ascension energy and welcome this beautiful shift as your inner spiritual landscape merges with your outer reality. Oh, nice. As you reach this stage of fruition, remain focused. Don't slacken your resolve as you glimpse the magic at the end of a long journey, because it's time to follow through with your final steps and complete the cycle. Even in shadow, the world is a positive card that signals bliss and happy endings with oodles of positive energy on the way. I accept this gift of completion and I ascend to new levels of awareness and wholeness. I am love. Okay. We can talk about that. That would be cool. Oh, Winnie and I are going to send, Winnie's going to win. Winnie is out to win it. Winnie is out to win it. She's going to get one of the top 3 gifter spots. And then her and I get to see each other and hang out with each other. And I'm looking forward to that. I'm pretty sure she's got to be on the top of the list for sure. All right. The King of Cups. I think Winnie almost won it last month, but she's going to win it this time. She's definitely, I feel like she's really going to. Good morning, Oliviera. TGIF. Nobody really understands that, but like that joke where they showed TGIF and they're like, with that TGIF, it's like, you didn't understand. We would go to Blockbuster and get movies for the weekend and, like all this stuff that would happen on Fridays. And then we had Saturday cartoons. We had Disney on Sunday. Wow. From just Winnie? Wow, Winnie, good job. Yeah, Winnie's definitely winning this. Winnie is winning. All right. So the last card that I got was the King of Cups. Okay. So the King of Cups on top of the Magician and the World energy. Like I said, this is a really great reading for the collective. I think we should all claim this one for ourselves, right? Hi, Miss Edwina. So we've got love, emotional intelligence, patience, experience, stability and balance, creativity, diplomacy, someone supportive, being nurturing, a wise leader. He softens his gaze and reaches for his singing bowl. When something unexpected comes into the king's cup of awareness, something that may shake another person's composure and send them into a state of stress or anger. He regulates his emotional state with his mature, practiced, meditative energy. Finding the sweet spot between the empathic heart and intelligent mind is the key to the successful leadership style. Allow your emotional intelligence to guide you as you seek to marry logic, kindness, and love. If you are in a situation that asks you to navigate tumultuous energies, find your grounded serenity by calmly choosing care and diplomacy over force. In shadow, this king can suggest that you may be feeling withdrawn, moody, or temperamental, or you may be losing touch with how others are feeling at this time. Stay clear of situations that feel emotionally manipulative. Instead, seek to understand others through empathy, tolerance, and compassion, and emotional fulfillment will be yours. My heart holds deep wisdom and love, and I use it to connect and lead. So we have this beautiful leader energy, the abundance of the world, the magician, magic, abundance. You're going to have that emotional intelligence with that with the other intelligence, right? So all of these together, just powerful, powerful. And then the card from so I pulled from the Shaman's Dream Oracle today. So we got Feast of Plenty, number 20. So number 20, Feast of Plenty. See. Yeah, the King of Cups has come up a couple of times this week, very much so. So options, choices and their consequences, life's blessings. A great feast is laid out before you and requires you to choose. What will satisfy your hunger? Something new and unconventional, which is new. What will satisfy your hunger? Something new and unconventional with its potential for bitter or savory qualities, or something you already know you love. You are faced with a plethora of options right now, and while that may seem to be an extraordinary thing, too many choices can throw you off balance. You might be worried that once you commit, you won't be able to turn back or refuse to confront the consequences of that decision. The most important thing to realize is that the feast is offering you experience. No amount of overanalyzing or strategizing will help you make the right choice now. Don't debate the right or wrongness. Instead, just choose. In the choosing is the seed of experience, and that is what is necessary now. Sour, bitter, sweet, savory. What matters is relishing the experience until you digest all that your choice is offering you right now. Only one warning. Avoid the same choice if it keeps you hungry. If something didn't feel good or does not bring what it seemingly promised, do not choose that again. The experience will only repeat itself, and you will have more than a bad taste in your mouth. The feast is yours to enjoy. You can always go back for more when you're hungry again, for life's blessings are ever available to you and calling your name. Right? Yeah, we definitely had that the King of Cups several times this week. So where I got that very emotional, logical energy combined with it. But this is like just a powerfully abundant card that what you're manifesting is coming to you. And if it isn't here yet, it's coming closer, right? Just stay the course, stay in that state of believing in it, because you're magic. What you want, you can bring to you, right? We are very much magic. So keep that reading. And the Feast of Plenty. Just again, if like in that whole, like if you make that choice and it keeps you hungry, don't keep making that same choice, right? So if we were to make the choice, let's say we were like, for whatever reason, money, let's just call money. We made the choice, I want to pull money from the Feast of Plenty. And then you realize it's not money that you long for. You long for joy, or you long for, security, or you long for these other things. And maybe you can acquire them in different ways through different resources that could come to you, like stuff like that. Sweet dreams to you, Miss Edwina. Have a wonderful day. A wonderful sleep, I guess. Did you get to see the eclipse? Were you in a position to be able to see the eclipse in person, Edwina? No. Okay. They had the video recording of it, which was nice. Yeah, I watched the recording, and it was really cool to watch the recording, but it would have been much, I would have liked to have been able to partake in it like in person, but it's on the opposite side, so yeah, nothing you could do. Nothing we could do. But that's awesome. We have a wonderful night, and thank you for joining us. Yeah, it was really amazing. Really amazing. Okay, I think we're gonna. Unicorns are in the room. I love it. I love it. Unicorns, call them. Call in the unicorn. Okay, so we're gonna try. We're gonna see with the right. I call my power back. I call my power back. I like my power. I like to have it. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Helena. Closing door completion. Right? Completion. So, oh my goodness. Completion. Number 5 for Helena. Endings, completion, your greater calling. When the closing door shows up, it's a call to recognize an ending, to terminate a relationship, job, task, or situation that has been dragging on far too long. And I don't think it's necessarily like, sometimes it seems like it's a negative thing, but it could be just like, we finished the 3 months together. We have, like I'm gifting you that additional session. But besides that, like you completed it, you did all the work. Like, and I can't say enough times like how incredibly proud I am for like, just like you hit it and you were like, I'm in this, and you did not waste that opportunity. You went full in and you were like, let's do this. And everything that we went in, everything that we experienced, you were like, yes, I'm going to do it. And call it in. And you were just, I love you too. Yes. The healing is definitely just trust and do it. Exactly. So I think that that's more the, that's coming to an ending, but we'll see what else comes up. Cause maybe there's something else, right? A task or a situation, right? So unlock the cage you've been trapped in and shut the door behind you. This is not the time to worry about what others might think or feel. Instead, break with routine, consider what you think and how you feel, and be true to your heart's calling. Yeah, if you stay, the fear keeps us trapped, right? The fear keeps us trapped. And it's just and it's baby steps sometimes, like really, really just baby steps. Yes, it would be. We're at 12. Things. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yes. Right. And when we work together, the first thing we start with is safety. Like we don't dive into it. And sometimes we get caught up in thinking that, we're going to have that same experience that we've had before. And if we've had a bad experience with a therapist, we might be like, oh, I'm hesitant to go in again because like they just went in and they just started pulling out the stuff. Look at that beautiful closed door. Right? It's so pretty. Oh yeah, definitely not a competition. You're welcome, love. So it's time to walk out the door. If you do not see a door, but only a solid wall in front of you, ask for assistance. Muster the courage to say, no more. Yeah, right. So the first thing that I always start with is safety. And I want to make sure that you are safe and you have the ability to use these resiliency tools because when I found with therapists was, especially like they'd just be doing talk therapy and you'd come in and sit down and they'd be like, okay, what brings you here today? And you're like, well, I'm just trying to work through I'm trying to work through my childhood trauma and stuff like that. And they're like, okay, so let's talk about that. And you start talking about it. And then they're like, okay, our 50 minutes is up. See you next week. And you're like, but I just opened all that up. Like, what do I do with it now? Like, and you just, it can be overwhelming, right? If they don't put in the support structures that are there and they just send you on your way and you're like, I just opened Pandora's box and I'm like flooded with all this trauma. If I don't have the soothing stuff to deal with that, like that's really, really can be re-traumatizing. So hello, Paula, how are you, love? So that's why like I said, my first thing is to start with safety, right? To start with safety, make sure you're safe, make sure you have the foundations to navigate through that. And then we work step by step by step. Yeah. And not all therapists, believe me, not all therapists. There are good therapists out there, definitely, but some for sure. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, I can ask the yes, no at some point, Shilpa. You are definitely a great one. You are definitely a great one. Aw, boo, I don't like that either, Amanda. I'm going to hurry up on my thing. Yeah. Aw. I know. Oh, I love you, baby. I love it. Look, we're going to get a, we'll get to the yes, no, and if you want a card, I can put you on the list for a card as well, but I'll put you down right now on the, oh, and I wanted to say as well, happy Eid. Happy Eid. Good morning. Lost to unpack today. Good to see you, love. Good to see you. Okay, so I'm going to finish reading Helena's card. Okay. So muster the courage to say no more. Remember as well that no one else needs to be wrong in order for you to do what you know you've needed to do for a long time. If the door to a project or a relationship has been closed to you, stop knocking on it. You have tried that already and no one answered, at least not in the way you would have liked. Take this as a gift, difficult and painful as it might be, and move on. Every door that shuts is an invitation to find another way, another path to your destination. Better to recognize this earlier rather than later. How many of us leave a relationship or job years after we knew it was time to move on? Stop wallowing in the pain and lingering on the reason why things did not work. It is keeping you from your greater calling. Bow deeply before that closed door, give thanks to the lessons, and set yourself free. Right. And like I said, this could be the closing door. It doesn't have to necessarily be it's closing the door on something negative. It could be we finished that healing process. We're shutting the door on that and walking off into the sunset with your new healed self, all your new resiliency tools, and all of that other stuff is just gone. So we're going to this beautiful light. It's just beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. It could be a transition that. Yeah. Oh, my crown chakra is just. It was lovely. It was absolutely lovely. It was a beautiful lunch date. You did not miss your card, Diana. You didn't. Oh, yay. Yay. That'll be a nice big step in the right direction, right? Yeah, it was lovely. No, they're still here. I actually have a third one now, Leslie. So I had that one. And then I had that one. And now I had this one who wanted to break twice. So they're going to be fun to use them. Okay, so I'm just going to check and make sure that this is Paige's card. Is this Paige's card? Because it just flew out. All right, is this for... So it's interesting because when you read that, when you mentioned that about your about getting back to work to feeling better, that that comment that you put, I've been thinking of getting back into work feeling better, but for that a few things need to happen. This was the card that flew out, was the in the hand. The universe is your partner. Yeah. No, I haven't, Shilpa. I don't know, sweetie. Yeah, so just think of the universe as your partner, okay? I haven't answered your Shilpa. So Paige. I'm gonna focus on the list. Paige. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure, Mom. I'm not sure, Melinda, what happened. I don't know. You can call your energy back to you. Just spend a moment and just say, I want to call my energy back to me. Yeah. Sink into, or you can, if you want to do the heart focused breathing. Yeah. Is this Paige's card? Okay. Give me 1 sec. Okay. Sorry. Just had to send. So for Paige, Crown Games. Crown Games. Sorry. Look at her. We're doing beautiful. Wow. I don't know who sent that, but that is beautiful. Thank you, Mama. Right? Thank you, Mama. We're trying to get to top 10. We're so close at 12, and I don't know what makes it move up, if it's likes or if it's the other stuff, but that was really pretty. Thank you, Mama. I love the galaxy. That one's such a pretty card. Okay, so for Paige, Crown Games, leadership, responsibility, accountability, the right use of power. There is a game of power played by all people, whether they're conscious of it or not. Love you, sweetheart. Love you, Vicky. Good morning, Melissa. How are you, love? I love you, sweetheart. I hope you have a wonderful Friday. I might be on Saturday. It depends on how well I do with my packing and stuff that I'm going to do. And, I have a couple of appointments on Saturday, but I might be on Saturday for a little bit. We'll see. I'm good. It's a beautiful, beautiful Friday. I'm going to do some packing and move a little bit of stuff today. So that's cool. It's really cool. Okay. We're going to get back to Paige's card. I'm like scroll brain this morning for sure. Like I got a crown and that was timed well. Fireworks while I had the crown on. 10. We hit 10. Woo. You guys are awesome. And you know what? every gift counts, because you could be putting yourself in position to get the free reading. I mean, it doesn't work for the mods. The mods get other stuff, like get hopefully other stuff benefits to doing that. But 10:04, yeah, okay. Oh my goodness, that was so pretty too. I'm so glad I'm seeing the pictures, because there was one day where the pictures weren't coming up, and I thought maybe I had to update it, but it didn't have to be updated. That is just beautiful. Get the pearl. Okay. Focus. There is a game of power played by all people, whether they're conscious of it or not. It concerns who has it and who doesn't, how to get more of it and not to lose it, and not to lose that which you have. How to wield it wisely and not to get drunk with it and cause harm. These are the matters you need to ponder now that you find yourself in the crown game too. You want to be on top, the best, the most effective, the most beloved. You may discover that your deep desire to help others is disguised in the underpinnings of this complex game. Power and all it entails can be both dangerous and productive, destructive and redemptive. Which will it be for you? Can you forgive without condoning and keep your dignity when challenged? Will you be accountable, amendable to making change or making amends? Can you let go of your need to rescue others? Lead with humility while letting others discover their way home. Now you're learning that empowerment comes with a price and a sacrifice for sovereignty. This is a time to pick your battles, use strategy, and temper your reactions. You have the power to make a beautiful difference on behalf of others. Can you see power as a currency that you must spend judiciously? True power is stewarded wisely, for it is given from the divine, not from the ego. In all your relations, the greatest beauty is when power is shared. If you are in a higher position, it's even more important to be kind and respectful. Ask for guidance. It will come when you choose compassion over your own goals and desires. When you stop caring about who wears the crown, true success and influence appear for you. Just beautiful. Beautiful. I love all my mods. All my mods contribute to everything. There's some days when one mod's on and nobody else has the opportunity to, and there's other days when all the mods are here and we have a party. And but I do love what the mods all bring to the table. They're all beautiful, special individuals, all on their own, and they definitely are very appreciated. So thank you, Kim, for appreciating the mods as well, and thank you, Mama. Thank you, Mama. And thank you, Melinda. They definitely do. Okay, so Rochelle is next, and then CJ. I did bump you up, so let me know. Right, so do let me know, CJ, if you're available, because I did bump you up on the list. When Jenny left, I just gave you her spot. Wait. Yeah, so after Rochelle is CJ. So I'm just going to look and see which one of these is CJ's car, or Melinda. La 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 la. Yeah, all in their own. Everybody has beautiful qualities that they bring. Is this Rochelle's card? Okay, is this? Okay. Okay, so for Rochelle is Moon Maiden, New Beginnings. And then after Rochelle is CJ's card, okay? Number 41 for Rochelle. New beginnings, new ideas, curiosity. The Moon Maiden arrives to offer you a new beginning, a new face and facet of yourself that is aching to be shown to the world. Those qualities that you have been quietly cultivating are ready for the limelight. The secrecy was important, for it protected your new face and kept what was precious close to your heart. But now is the time to come forward in full splendor. Announce the new you to yourself first. Reveal it slowly to the world like the waxing moon. Allow others to be surprised by how mature and grown up this side of you is. Now it's time to set yourself free. The Moon Maiden belongs only to herself, and she is summoning the parts of you that challenge convention, that refuse to be intimidated, and that cannot be tamed or put inside a golden cage. The Moon Maiden invites you to shine with your own light, to have radiant curiosity, and to ask anyone who offers you a mouthful of dogma, why do you believe this is so? Question everything others assume is a given, and do not collude with the drama around you. Become an unpredictable being, yet an eminently reliable friend. The Moon Maiden invites you to answer only to yourself and reminds you that you are not anyone's property. Be true to your soul's calling, even as some around you, in a relationship or job, want to capture your light inside a bottle. You know how to rise to the occasion just as unfailingly as the moon does. When the time comes, you return to darkness and become enshrouded in mystery until you are ready to return. It's beautiful, beautiful. Okay, we're at 10:09, 10:10. I just switched to 10:10. So do you want to do the burn before CJ's card? Are you okay with burning first, CJ, and then we'll do your card right after? I hope you have a beautiful day, Kim. Love to you, friend. Burn. All right, let's burn. We've got a whole bunch of broken leaves, so we're going to work through a broken leaf or we're going to work through a couple broken leaves. All right, we got two leaves. Let's do our release. Okay, let's release. Yeah, CJ's okay. She said she's okay to burn first. She's okay to burn. She said burn. Do it. Let's release. Okay, so we got the relief, the release leaf, the relief. We're going to let our things go. All right. So what are we calling in to release, loves? Energy, vampires. Doubt. I like that. We're doubling down on doubt. We've got a bunch of people, get rid of doubt. And fear. Fear is beautiful to get rid of. Illness. Dominance of control. I did put control down, but I'll. Greed, shame, procrastination. Worthlessness. Jealousy. Yeah, we're letting go of things that don't, that are negative kind of stuff, like stuff that we don't want. We're releasing on this leaf. Strike. And then on the other leaf, we can call in those things, right? Limiting beliefs. Reactive attachment. Depression. Stagnation. Restlessness. Pain. Pain's a good one. Let's go of pain. I got lack. We got lackety lack. Get rid of lack. Restlessness. Woo! Catch the coins. Nope. We're doing our burn. We're burning for the release. So we're putting things that we want to release onto a leaf, and then we are gonna put the stuff that we want to call in on a leaf, and we'll do the burning. Right, make it rain. Make it rain. So we got uncertainty down, lack, pain. Procrastinating, we got that down. I even put down bad juju, curses and hexes, get rid of that stuff. And then I'm just gonna put negative energy. Let's just put negative energy. Okay, let's do our calling in. So we got this leaf to call in all the good things that we want to replace. Those things. I got fear on there too, Jess. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna call in our stuff. A black cloud. Are we gonna let go of a black cloud? Okay. I got that on there. Fulfilling energy, inner peace. Acceptance. Healing. Clarity. Transformation. You're right here for the burning. Okay. We're calling stuff in right now, Anita. We already have a beautiful leaf with all like kinds of negativity and bad juju and lack and fear and all of that stuff. So we're just filling up this leaf with putting the stuff on it. Money. Abundance. Personal power. Love. Clarity. Clear mind. Right? Clarity and a clear mind. And positive energy. Vitality. Motivation. Resources. Security. Put security on twice. Openness. Confidence. Home. Yeah, I got clarity on there for Ricky. And clear mind. So we did 2 different ways of having that. So because Anita had said clear mind. And so that really helped. And then clarity we had down as well. So clarity and clear mind, both of them are on here. Thank you. Thank you. Courage. Strength. Let's call in strength with courage. And I had a thought for something and it went. Well, let's do that. Healthy animals. We'll fit that in there and then we'll have a lot on here. Love. Focus. Okay, we got a lot on here. We got confidence. We got all kinds of things. Divine marriage even. Alrighty. We're not using the broken matches. Not yet. I immediately pull out 2 matches because there's... So this is the leaf with all the words written on it about the stuff that we're going to get rid of. Okay. All of the things that we want to get rid of and release. So we want to focus on the things that you want to let go of and see them going away from you, whether that's they're going away in a cloud of smoke being transmuted into love or going down in, you know. Yes. All right. This is the release leaf. And another broken match. Okay. I'm going to use this one. Alrighty, let her go. Let it go. Watch it go away. I'm trying to touch the leaf without my fingers getting burned. So there's the leaf all gone. Right? It's just, I don't know, some of these matches is, right? Bye-bye negativity, bye-bye bad juju, bye-bye lack, bye-bye all of it. Get this in the right finger. All right, we're calling this one in. All of these positive stuff, okay? All of the positive stuff. Now I threw it away so we can see the back side of it, right? What are you calling in? Can you see it coming to yourself? That leaf burned up real good. Me too. I love the smell of the burned sage and the burned bay leaves in my house. So there's that one's the one that's coming in. So as above, so below. So blessed be, and so it is, and so it is. Just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. It was a very good burn. I'm very happy with that. Okay, so after that, CJ gets her card. Hopefully we didn't, hopefully we kept her awake with all the fire and stuff. CJ, in the hand, the universe is your partner. I love that because we had that one fell out right after Helena. Number 31, in the hand. You have a beautiful, beautiful day, Paige. Love you. So feeling secure, taken care of, the universe is your partner. Something amazing happens when you contemplate your intimate relationships with your higher power. Aww, bumblebees are adorable. How do you engage in it? Perhaps you might have seen things through the influence of your religious background, or you may have been exposed to other ways of making that connection real for you. It doesn't matter the source of your understanding. What matters is what works for you. For example, if you believe in a punitive God, you will be afraid of punishment for your transgressions. If you believe in a version of a higher power that blesses you, you may find it easier to surrender to a relationship of radical trust. Right now, if you imagine relaxing, curled up in the hands of the divine, how does that make you feel? Can you then turn over your needs and desires to that divine power and trust that you're safe and secure and don't have to do anything at all to feel that way? Grace is activated in your life now. You're in good hands. Your work, family, relationships, home, everything. You've done all you can, so now is the time to rest and recharge instead of producing, doing, acting, and strategizing. A hot tea, a good book, and a soft blanket are in order. Just beautiful. Good morning, Liz. Love to you, friend. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. A tea, a blanket, and a little nap. I think that's what you were headed for. Sounds perfect. Okay, after CJ is Leslie. Thank you, Liz. Thank you. We got up to gift number 10. Huh. You gotta check and see because that just fell off the bottom. Coffee is served. See you Monday, love. Have a wonderful weekend. Okay. Leslie, is this Leslie's card? No. Gonna change positions. Alrighty. Zoom. That was really cool. Look, we went to 8. We went to 8. Thanks, Papa. How's he feeling? I hope he's doing okay. So, deep quiet for Leslie. Meditation and stillness. Okay, meditation and stillness. Number 11. When deep quiet appears, it is a message from the cosmos. Good. He's a message from the cosmos calling you to stillness, to step outside the concerns of your everyday life. This does not mean to slow down and take a breath, although that is a good start. The cosmos is inviting you to go deep, to that place where the noise stops and there is only the vast emptiness of inner space. When we don't respond to the invitation offered by deep quiet, life can stop us in our tracks with an illness or a crisis. Listen to the still, small voice. Remember that you want to catch spirit on a whisper, not a shout. And it is only human to argue that you are too busy to slow down, that you don't have the time, the inclination, or the money for a retreat. Do not let any of these reasons get the better of you. Stop the world and enter the deep quiet before you come to a crashing halt. After you said yes to this invitation, you will find that the world can get along quite well without the need for you to manage it. You will enjoy the freedom that comes with stillness, the clarity and spaciousness offered by the silence. Hello, good luck to you too. Right? So that's a big message of going into, meditation and being still, not do. Hi, Kita. Good morning, love. Hello. Alrighty, so after Leslie is Amanda Jo. Did Amanda leave? Did Amanda have to leave? I thought she might have had to leave. Good. Because I think Amanda Jo had to go. Okay. All right. I'm going to just drop in the list there. I'll just put it down. Oh. Oh, sorry. That wasn't even for her anyway. Okay. Okay. Joanne is next. Okay, so Joanne is next. And then after Joanne is Diana. Are you still there, love? Okay. So Joanne. Is this Joanne's card? Is this Joanne's card? Is this Joanne's card? Magician's Sword. Confidence in your magic, Joanne. It's a beautiful, beautiful. I love the Magician's Sword. It's beautiful. Itchy nose. Itchy nose. So Joanne, number 37. Confidence in your magic. Nothing can stop you. The beauty you seek. When the Magician's Sword appears, you are called to cut the cords that bind you to old thought forms and beliefs, or to friends who are not true. Right? They're just doing beautiful. With the power of the Magician's Sword, nothing can stop you, hurt you, or turn you away from the beauty you seek or the goal you desire with all your heart. The sword is a tool, not a weapon, so make sure you wield it wisely and for the greater good. Find the stuck places where you are kept tethered to a toxic person, a particular location, or a faulty thought or belief, and let the blade do its magic. You have a large endowment of magic available to you when you believe in miracles. But don't look to the heavens to grant you a wish, look within. Use the Magician's Sword to cut through limiting beliefs, and remember that all beliefs are limiting, and focus your intention in order to create what you wish. You have all the tools you need for the task at hand. You need only muster the wherewithal to deploy the resources you have. When the Magician's Sword appears, it is time to get moving. This is not a tool for contemplation, for gazing at the finely polished edge. It's an instrument calling for divisive action. And remember, the sword is alive with a wisdom you can summon to help you find the best course of action. Do not hesitate, act. Right? So that's a beautiful card. We should be looking at relationships or things within our lives, belief systems, and letting them go if they're not working for us anymore. Right? You're welcome, Joanne. Thank you. Love to you, friend. All righty. Diana on Facebook, are you still there, love? So is there a difference in settlement depending on sending the employer's letter? Yes, Leslie. Yes, Leslie. Shilpa had the question of her. No, Ricky's not a subscriber. So can you ask your question again, Shilpa? Just ask your question again. I mean, I guess I can scroll up. And I can, if you're looking for a card to answer that, or if you want a yes, no. Hello.
Hi. I thought you were on your live.
I am. So I'm curious why you're calling.
I just want to say, I was going to message and say, if you want to meet at 3 at your house or to your apartment, that would be a good time for me.
Around 3?
Around 3.
Yeah, that's what time I was planning on it as well.
Okay. I thought you could do your best.
No, I'm gonna pack the car up, and then it's an hour drive for me there. So if I get off my live at noon and then have my breakfast and then pack up the car, like that's pretty much going to be all the time, and then I'll be leaving. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fine. All right. All right. Love you too. All right. Bye. Hello. Welcome again. Welcome again. All righty. I'll nab a little call with you. I'll chat with you about that in the backside. And I'll talk with Ricky about that as well. Okay. But it's a very generous offer, Helena. I appreciate that. And I appreciate you. Okay. All right. Sorry, Diana. Let my pending salaries I get. I don't understand that. Are you still there? Yeah, it was just for Diana. I was asking if she was there. Is this Diana's card? Is this Diana's card? Is this Diana's card? Yeah, I have a free call with him, so I'll talk with him during that free call. But I'll also talk with we'll have a little chat. Okay. Yeah, if you're asking the pendulum a question, it has to be something that can be yes, no. And if you want a card, I can put you on the list for a card, but that you'll have a few more to wait for a card. Love you, sweetie. All right. So for Diana, the farther gate, Diana, bold step forward. Number 55. Okay. Welcome back, Julie. So Diana, this is your card, okay, love? The next experience, legacy, evolving, bold step forward. Yeah, I can always help you with that too, Ricky. Okay, lovely. All right. When the farther gate shows up, it is a clear call to lift your eyes to the horizon and begin to walk toward your future. You are marching in place right now, stirring the dust but not getting anywhere. Trust that your forward movement will lead you to a new destination you have already set for yourself, but perhaps forgotten or neglected because of your everyday busyness. The farther gate comes to tell you that an ending is at hand and that you can leave the old behind. Let it peel away like an old skin you shed. Do not hesitate. Cross the threshold boldly and you will be rewarded. If you continue marking time instead of moving, you will miss the opportunity. The gate is open. The next landscape of your life is within reach, but the window of time to pass through it grows shorter. Do not dally. A gift of the farther gate is to bring you to the fullest expression of your gifts, perhaps for the first time. It's an invitation to a sacred passage, a new discovery, and both great challenges and opportunities. It is not a graduation. There are no rewards other than the exploration itself. You have been a farmer far too long, tilling the hard soil that now bears little fruit for you. Time to put on that exploring hat once again. So this is talking about moving, right? It's coming. It's coming to you. It's gonna come to you. Okay. I'll pull a card for that. That's really not a yes, no question. Okay. And good morning, Dee. How are you? Alrighty. So after Winnie is next, and then after Winnie is Julie, and then Jess Oliviera. Whoops. Is this Winnie's card? You're welcome, sweetie. Right, like it's talking all about moving and changing your horizon and going forward, which is exactly what you want. So it's just confirmation that you are going in the right direction and that it is going to happen for you. Okay. Winnie, you get the benefactor card. Look at the cute little, I love this card because I love the little mice in there, the little king mice and the little other, just sitting there all snug in the top of a mushroom cap. Grace and generosity. They're so cute. Number 3. It's so cute. So this is for Winnie. Number 3. Grace and generosity, gifts, support, mentoring. When the benefactor weaves her energy into your life, you're put on notice that all manner of positive reinforcement is coming your way. The universe wants to let you know that just as you have been generous with others, serving with your gifts, even in the smallest capacity, so will you be rewarded in myriad ways. The most beautiful gift the benefactor gives you is the recognition that you are stewarding and sharing abundance on behalf of a higher source, one that is always working through you. The motives of her generosity to you, as well as yours to others, are intangible, although you will see the results reflected in the material world. The benefactor reminds you that it's in the purity of your desire to share without the need for reciprocity that, paradoxically, your initial generosity is reciprocated tenfold, seemingly without any connection to the original act. Dream sharing and caring into being, and you will be amazed to see this vibrant seed take root and spread. Do it just because, and the benefactor will give you her blessing. That's just beautiful. Itchy nose again. Itchy nose. It's a beautiful message. Just beautiful. And you were very generous. You're very generous. So good things will happen to you because of that generosity. Right? Which is just lovely. Okay. Julie is next. And then Jess. You're on the list, Liz. Always. As soon as you come in with the little love thing beside you, you immediately get put on the list. Immediately. Whoa. Yeah, I'm going to check because both of them came out right, one after the other. Is this Julie's card? Yeah, you're definitely in first place for the April cards, like the April competition this time, like for winning the reading with me for sure. Hi, Sharnies. Sharnie. Hi, Sharnie. So for Julie, straddling worlds, wandering between realms. Okay, wandering between realms. Yeah, you're coming up, Shilpa. Did you hear your card? Because I did read it. Okay, 52 for Julie. Number 52, which is straddling worlds. Being comfortable in two states, wandering between realms, reinvention. When the straddling worlds card shows up, it's an invitation to get used to living with one foot in your old world and one foot in the new. There is no going back to the way things once were, and what will be is not yet fully here. You must find the delicate balance that can bring you delight as you relish the past and all your memories, along with awe as you glimpse the astonishing and exciting future. Do not wait for applause. Move on quietly, humbly, invisible to others. This card brings an invitation to begin not only a new chapter, but a new book in your life. Do not break the news to anyone. Let people be as surprised as you are as you reinvent yourself. Make sure you are not just a slightly improved and more polished version of a dated and obsolete you. Birth yourself into something original. Do not feel like you have to explain yourself or be understood by anyone. Become a mystery even to yourself. Gaze into the mirror one morning and be pleasantly surprised. Straddling Worlds invites you to become a true wizard, not one who performs magic tricks, but one who has mastered the dance between the visible and invisible worlds, between the realms of form and formlessness. You are the birther of new ideas, of original and sustainable ways of being within the world. Right? Just beautiful. I love it. Beautiful card. Beautiful card. Okay, so Leslie's card was Quiet Mind. And I mean, if you're waiting for your card, did the settlement value just go up? Did the settlement value just go up? Sorry. Did the settlement value just go up? Leslie's curious. Did the settlement value just go up? It's saying yes, Leslie. Your card was Quiet Mind, so it was talking about Deep Quiet was the card. Deep Quiet. Okay. Number 41, Deep Quiet. Okay. Yeah, it's beautiful colors in it, right? Just beautiful colors in it. Sorry, number 11. Why did I say 41? 11. So meditation, stillness, clarity. Oh, look at that. 33.3. Beautiful. So when deep quiet appears, it is a message from the cosmos calling you to stillness, to step outside the concerns of your everyday life. This does not mean to slow down and take a breath, although that is a good start. The cosmos is inviting you to go deep, to that place where the noise stops and there is only the vast emptiness of inner space. When we don't respond to the invitation offered by deep quiet, life can stop us in our tracks with an illness or a crisis. Listen to the still small voice, remembering that you want to catch spirit on a whisper, not a shout. And it is only human to argue that you are too busy to slow down, that you don't have the time, the inclination, or the money for a retreat. Do not let any of these reasons get to the better of you. Stop the world and enter the deep quiet before you come to a crashing halt. After you have said yes to this invitation, you will find the world can get along quite well without the need for you to manage it. You will enjoy the freedom that comes with stillness, the clarity and spaciousness offered by the silence. Hi, Angel Butterfly. How are you, love? All right, Jess. This is your card, Jess. Yeah, you Caterpillar, opportunity number 4. It's a beautiful card as well. It's nice and purple and pink, like in a lavender color and soft pink. It's really pretty. Hi, Marcy. How are you, love? I need a chicken man. Thank you for the hearts, Mama. Thank you for the hearts. We broke the top 10, guys. Like, it's awesome. Okay, so Caterpillar, number 4. Like, it's just really awesome. You guys did a fantastic job today. All right. Transformation, opportunity, independence from conditioned responses, Jess. The energy of Caterpillar appears, heralding a time of transformation and opportunity. Here, you are being asked to revise your dreams. If it looks and smells familiar, step away from it for the time being. The new cannot emerge from the old, and the youthful and vital cannot emerge from the aged and sickly. Experiment and surprise yourself with what arises for you in this morning, in this moment. In this moment. Caterpillar is an invitation to test out a new strategy to get a different, better result. Remember that the definition of lunacy is to continue with the same thinking and behavior and hoping for a different outcome. It's time to break away from habitual responses, to surprise yourself and startle others, eliciting a smile or a frown, or a look of awe from those around you. Do not wait for an invitation from life to practice a bit of outrageousness or for permission. Aw, thanks, Oliviera. Beautiful. Do not wait for an invitation from life to practice a bit of outrageousness or for permission to do the unexpected. Any other response right now will lead to more of the same and no real change. Aw, thank you for this, for that. Just beautiful. You guys are like just really amazing. Thank you, thank you. You've been very generous today. I love you guys. So sometimes the most original response is no response whatsoever. Stand stock still, staring steadily into the eyes of the players in your drama, avoiding engagement until the moment is right. Oh my goodness. Reading the words in English is so handy. Hi, Carol. Yeah, I appreciate the psychedelic stuff, but meh. Caterpillar invites you to witness the story unfolding, knowing that deciding on the timing of your action is as essential as finding the best move to make. And when you do act, let there be no doubt in anyone's mind of your determination and the power you unleash. Right? Just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Transformation, right? Let's do that. All right, Oliviera is next. And then after Oliviera is Anita, then Liz, and then Shilpa, if you're still there. Okay, but first, Oliviera. Eye of the Needle, intentionality, number 17. Clarity and positive outcomes. If you look through the eye of a needle, what do you see? Summon the experience of being so singularly focused on the task ahead that it becomes natural to remove everything that is superfluous, every distraction, every non-essential, so you succeed. What is, in this case, the definition of success? In order for the threading of the needle to happen, everything not in alignment with your goal needs to go. This is the only way you'll get what you need. Shrewd discernment, the willingness to winnow down the needle thread connection to its essence. The eye of the needle looks so tiny, but once your intention threads through it, a vast opportunity is presented on the other side. The needle can sew things together to make something meaningful and new. You're experiencing success right now. Stay true to your desires, to the work you need to accomplish, so you are laser focused on the experience of creating and manifesting. The outcome is assured by divine forces. Like, how beautiful. Thank you, Marcy. Shilpa's waiting. Okay, so we've got Anita, Liz, Shilpa, and then Marcy. Anita. I need a card, man. I need to come and see you for some chicken eggs, man. Wait a second. Nita. You need a card, not the whole deck. I need to thread the needle. All right. I'm going to check these two. We'll see if either one of them are. Might have been just all the 5 of them, 20 of them, whatever it was. Is this Anita's card? I'll take all of them. Let's just take a reading right now. Okay. Whoops. Stars in the sky. Limitless possibilities. I think you'll take this card. It's beautiful. Limitless possibilities. Stars in the sky. Just beautiful. Beautiful. When you look up into the velvety dark blanket of the night sky covering the vast expanse of space, can you count all the stars twinkling above? Can you imagine that you are only glimpsing a teeny sliver of what is actually there? This is the domain of limitless possibilities, of the never-ending sea of potential that you yourself are made of and have now at your disposal. Your life right now is alive with possibility and needs your clear focus to hone in on what avenue of exploration most calls to you. It's time to choose and not be distracted by the sheer magnitude of what may be. Be here now. Gather your thoughts and your most cherished dreams. Focus on the brightest star in your never-ending sky and take small steps, small movements toward calling this glittering potential into reality. If you can imagine this and hold that vision, you will summon all the celestial helpers and guides to aid you in bringing it into fruition. Keep your focus on the essence of potential rather than the form of it. The universe has its own ideas of how to best serve you and all of us at the same time. Trust this is a fact rather than theory, and you ought not act surprised when your dreams come true, for they surely will, exactly how you need them to. That's a powerful, powerful message. Powerful message for you, friend. All right. After Anita is Liz and then Shilpa. Okay. So Liz, this is your card, love. It's a great card. You're welcome. Perfect storm. The courage to step into life. Look at that raven. Just beautiful. Okay. Perfect storm. Number 44. An invitation to act now. The courage to step into life. Sheltering from turbulence. When the perfect storm appears, it cautions you to be ready for an exciting, if turbulent, time. The winds are picking up, and you need to make sure that you are close to the eye of the storm, or you will be buffeted by gusts that may take you far from where you need to be. The key is to remain centered and balanced and bear witness as the forces build in intensity. Notice how the loose stuff is starting to fly around, and recognize how little of it you truly need. Let go of those thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes that clutter your heart and cloud your mind. Then the storm will be absolutely perfect for you. If you wonder what you might lose during the perfect storm, know that it is those things we are most attached to that are taken first, as if life were trying to unburden us of our righteous self-importance. Let it all go with the wind. The less you resist the change brought about by the perfect storm, the happier you will be. Ride the winds to your next destination. Embrace the rain or snow. Remember that every time you try to argue with nature, you lose. The perfect storm can also be a call for you to seize the moment. There might be a greater opportunity that you need to take advantage of right now. Carpe diem. Here, time is of the essence. It may be gone shortly, so do not hesitate. Go ahead, bite off more than you can chew, and take the storm on in all its terrifying greatness, experiencing the fullness of life. You will succeed. Right? Just powerful, powerful energy there. So next is Shilpa. And Shilpa's hoping to get some clarity on a situation with work. Okay. The crossing, initiation. Okay, so let's see what message comes up within this card, the crossing, to answer that question for you. Okay, number 54, the crossing. Rite of passage, initiation, right? Constant. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on. Like it probably feels very turbulent, right? So whatever doesn't stick, let it go. Just let it go. What's meant for you will never pass you by, right? So for Shilpa, you have come to stand on one side of the river. The opposite bank leads into the darkness of the eternal cave where the old dies and then is born again. This is a place where time is forgotten and the seasons cease their dance and stand still, as if in a temporary repose. You must cross the river now, honoring and respecting this transition. For it's time to say goodbye to your old ways of navigating your world. Don't be afraid. You've come to the edge of the river. You've come to the edge of the river because you're ready. You're ready to let go of what doesn't serve you and all the ways in which you've kept yourself from truly living. Intimacy requires vulnerability and truth. Can you strip away the masks and the barriers of false strength to discover what you're really made of? Step into the boat waiting for you. Let it carry you into the cave where the shadows are waiting to be illuminated so you can be born again into the world without denial or artifice. Making the crossing is a beautiful and powerful act of the highest love. So I know that maybe doesn't really kind of concrete anything from that message, but I'm just going to ask if everything's going to turn out well with the situation. Will the situation go well for Shilpa? Will this situation that you're dealing with right now, will it go well for you? Okay. So yes, it will go well for you. Now, I think that, when you're looking at pending salaries, so salaries in the future that you're pulling forward to use today, that's what they mean by you're taking a loan, because you're taking salaries from the future to today. So you're borrowing from the future for the now. So like in the sense of what you were thinking is, I wouldn't, like I'm just taking from what's coming to me. So I just when it's time for it to come to me, I will get less. And that might be the way that it works, that you have to pay it back. It's just that it's not really that you have to give them back the money right now. But that could be something, and you could talk to them about it and discuss it. Maybe that'll help to change those policies or procedures that they have, so that they can be more, at least more upfront with what the process is actually going to look like for people, right? Will Liz's situation go well in the end? I know we've asked this question before, and it always says yes, Liz. It always says yes. You most definitely always you're going to be in, it's going to work out okay. It's going to be fine. It's all going to go well. All going to go well, love. Okay. It's all going to go well. Okay. All righty. So Marcy is next on the list. Haha. Marcy, heart home, compassion, number 27. Yeah, it's all going to go well in the end. Like in the end, it's all going to work out well. But just like talk to them about the process and the procedure, and say like it needs to be more clear and upfront. Like it needs to be disclosed to the employee. Like if that's the policy that's in place, it needs to be disclosed better to the employee beforehand. But it could be just the way that they're using the wording, right? You were taking from salaries that were due to you coming from the future, and they're looking at that as you're borrowing from the future, right? So it's still considered a loan, but it could be just the language. But ask them what it means, like, to be involved in that. Like, how are they expecting that you're going to pay that back, right? Is it not just when you get to the time that salary is due to be paid out, that the salary would just be paid out with less because you've taken from the pot, or if you actually have to pay it back beforehand, right? Like that kind of stuff. Yeah. It's all going to be okay. So heart home for Marcy. Yeah. Yeah, it's something you need to discuss with your HR department, right? So salaries, they're not yours until they come to you, right? Like, so you're borrowing from your income in the future. You're borrowing money from the income in the future. So it could be within their policy that they're expecting you to pay that back, so that when the future comes, you're going to get that money back. But they need to be really clear about what that is, and maybe it's doing it differently, right? So there must be a reason for the delay, right? The delay is happening so that maybe things can get into line better for you, so that what's coming for you is going to be even better than what you expected, right? It's going to be even better than what you expected, what's coming for you, right? Okay, 27 for Marcy. Heart home. Love in its truest form, compassion. When you begin to feel like you do not belong anywhere, it's time to make your way back to your heart home. This is your true home. You're being called back to the quiet place where your soul resides. Put everything on hold for a short while. You're being offered the experience of love in its purest form, unconditional and unbounded. This is not the type of love you must work hard to earn or barter for. Drop into your heart space and rest there for a breath or two. Replace the judgment of yourself and others with compassion. Really, it is that easy when Heart Home shows up. There is no need to forgive anyone or anything. None of it occurred anyway, in spiritual truth. It is only your belief in the story that makes it so powerful. Allow your love to wash clean all those impressions. Empty yourself of all judgment and preconceptions, and allow Spirit to fill you with the sweet nectar of peace. Hi, Chicky. When Heart Home shows up, it is imperative that you heed its call, lest the universe orchestrate a way to bring you back to yourself that is of harsher nature. Right? Would that be cool? Hi, Chicky. All righty. I'm going to do Melinda and Mama and Papa for cards. I'm just decided to give myself some love. Melinda requested everyone tapping the screen, so I'm doing a little tappity tap, 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 tap. So true love and unconditional love is found within yourself first. And when you love yourself unconditionally and fill your cup up full of love, then you'll go and find somebody else that loves themselves wholly, like loves themselves fully, to align with, right? When we're going around with our cup half full, not fully loving ourselves, then we'll take anything that someone gives us. It's like going to the grocery store hungry. You'll put junk in the cart because you're hungry. Right? So that's why we have to fill up that cup first. That doesn't mean that you can't be on your healing journey and be aligned with somebody who loves you very much and is on their healing journey and you're doing the journey together. That's absolutely possible. The only time it really doesn't work is if one's healing and the other's not, because you just won't stay in the same frequency. You guys will change. You'll be vibrating differently. So you won't be aligned anymore. Hello, hello. I don't know who else is watching, but hello. Is there anything I can do for you this morning? All right. I was trying to get some likes in there. I did 520 likes just there. Yeah, it's just, it could be the language that they're using, right? Like, so have that call with them, that it's just like, have that discussion with them. Maybe, when it's time for those salaries to be paid out because you've taken from there, that you're going to get less. Or, if you've taken enough from your salaries that in the future, you just won't get a pay. That you won't get any pay at all because you've taken from the future of what you were supposed to get paid. Right. So, but you can talk to them about how they need to be more clear with their policies and procedures so that people understand better, right? That what's the expectations of what they're going into. 11:11. 11:11. Okay, think about our dreams. Nothing but positive. We're just going to think about what we want to manifest in at this time and feel as if it's already here. Okay. Good morning, Riley. Good morning, Riley, Mr. Riley. We were just thinking about our, like, right this moment. Or is that because you did ask that once already and I said yes, but are you asking again if it went up again right now? So will Shilpa have to give back the money that they borrowed from the future? Will Shilpa have to give back the money? Like, I don't think it's not about winning, right? Just talk to them about like what your understanding was and that they need to be clear about that. And then again, good morning, Mr. So it might not be about winning, but just clarifying the information, right? And then, get more information. That's what I keep thinking. Okay, so since Leslie sent the email, is the settlement going to go up is the settlement going to go up? Since the email was sent, will the settlement go up? Saying yes, Leslie. Nice, steady yes. Okay. Alrighty. Melinda's card, and then Mama's card and Papa's card. Mr. Riley. Melinda. Will-o'-the-wisp. Treasures hidden in the shadows. And Chicky would like to be put on the list for a card as well. Chicky man. I love it. All right. Will-o'-the-wisp for Melinda, number 62. Papa. Hello, love. $62, Will-o'-the-wisp. Treasures hidden in the shadows, the great mystery, epiphany. Will-o'-the-wisp hovers in her luminescent glory above the twilight moors of your life, whispering for you to step into the fog, into the mystery, into the unknown. You may have been visited by her before, but though intrigued, you refused her invitation. It would be safer, you decided, to remain on the journey you know. While you always have a choice as to whether to follow her or not, you never know when you might encounter her again. In this sense, turning away has its own consequences. Why is the known so appealing? It's only when you wake up to its restrictions, its soft prison or golden cage, that you will realize there must be more. Will-o'-the-wisp has come to you once again to offer you magic, but you will have to sacrifice certainty in the pursuit of adventure, your comfort zone for the dangers of discovery, your well-trodden path for the detours that may very well lead you astray. Or will they? Can you accept that losing yourself will bring you closer to your true self? Isn't she beautiful? I love it. The profound shift of an epiphany can occur only when you risk the detour and enter the unknown. Now is the time to trust higher forces to lead you into this place, these worlds hidden at the threshold between what was and what can be. Here is where you will learn about your own unmaking, to unmask yourself. Love what you discover, dark or light. See it all as divine and find a quiet thrumming, power waiting for you to channel it into the world for good. The treasure you find, filled with the wealth of love and kindness, true prosperity, is ripe to share with others. She is here for you now. Will you accept her invitation? A great bounty of goodness awaits you. Like, just beautiful. Will-o'-the-wisp. Just beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to pull a card for Chicky. And then after Chicky, we'll go to Mom and Papa. Totally. The beginning of the healing journey. Got to step into the fog. But it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. You're welcome. So Chicky, lost compass. Getting back to integrity. Me too. Super excited. All right, Chicky. Lost compass, number 35. Hi, Renee. All right, getting back to integrity, finding the way home, trusting intuition. When the lost compass appears, it is a sign that you need to find your way back home, back to your source and center, relying on your intuition to arrive there. We all want to know what to do when that happens. Okay. Right? We're going on a trip on our favorite rocket ship. That's twice that's come up today. Riley, how did you know that to say that saying? Did a rocket ship come up? Did I miss it? Did I miss like a gift or something? Basics for Let's Heal Now. Yeah. That's not a common thing to say. That's why I'm like taken aback by it, by the fact that, so I'm like, why did that come up for you, Riley? That's so cool. All right, back to your card, love. So when the lost compass appears, it's a sign that you need to find your way back home, back to your source and center, relying on your intuition to arrive there. Be wary of the signs telling you to turn here or there, or the duck, to turn here or there, or to avoid this or that person or situation, because the outward indicators are not reliable right now. Be careful not to believe all the advice you are receiving. Rely instead on your innate sense of direction and guidance, and use your homing instinct to lead you true. The lost compass has come to show you that you need to find new counselors. You are not getting the mentoring you need for your success. Who is that person you are looking up to as a model for what it means to be a woman or a man? Trash that idea. Tear up the picture you carry in your mind. You are meant to be you, not the best copy of your dearest friend. Make this your mantra. Love me or leave me. The lost compass is a blessing in disguise, because you sometimes have to lose your bearings and find yourself afresh to discover a new course. True north never changes, so reset your way to your heart compass and trust your deepest feelings even when others do not support them. Remember that you are not lost. You simply do not know where you are going right now. Lost is a state of mind. Not knowing where you are going is an opportunity to find a way to a new path. Yeah, I can pull a card for him as well. Just put him on the list. Put him on the list. Put him on the list. You're welcome, Chicky. All right, Renee, love. Renee, and then Tim. We'll put Tim after Renee. Hi, Alicia. Renee, a tidy house, clarity and organization. A tidy home. We definitely, I need to work on that. It's going to get tidy this week. As I move stuff out, it's going to get real tidy in here. Nice. So there's a really solid message that was on with that today, because that coming up twice, right? We are going on a trip on our favorite rocket ship twice today, 2 separate times, 2 separate people. You weren't even here when that came out. So there's definitely a solid message for us. Like, I got chills for it. So we're going on a trip on our favorite rocket ship. Clarity and organization, a thorough inventory, an auspicious symbol. If your emotional world feels messy and unruly and you can't seem to get clear, it's time to see how your environment is affecting you. Although your inner world has a huge impact on what shows up in your outer world, the reverse is also true. You can be influenced by the people who populate your daily life and the energy of the objects you surround yourself with. Basically everything in your surroundings. Now is the time for an inventory and full clearing of your environment. Ask for clarity from your relationships and do not make assumptions at this time. Clear and unambiguous communication is key. You may choose to let go of some people from your life when this shows up. This is a good thing. Otherwise, you might stay in these relationships too long out of a sense of obligation and social courtesy, when in truth, there is nothing holding you together. Be impeccable with your word. Say what you mean, and be willing to make whatever changes are necessary to clean up your side of the street. If you know you are doing the right thing, it doesn't matter who has an opinion. That said, right now, once you are sure your proverbial house is a tidy one, there is a release of energy to begin new things, to enjoy life, and to know with certainty that you are on the right path. That's a beautiful card. Hi, we don't do that here. Sorry, hon. You want to do that stuff? Go create your own profile, your own page, and do that stuff by yourself. You're so welcome. Love to you. And gratitude to you as well, my friend. Great message, right? And yeah, that opportunity to be like, how does this resonate with me? Does this still feel good to me? And if not, then get rid of it, right? Just do a cleansing of your environment. If something is sitting in there that just doesn't feel really good to you, move on through it, right? Move on through it. Clear it out. Clear it out. Oh my goodness, right? Oh my goodness. There. Okay. Alrighty, Tim. Card for Tim. And just a reminder, I will not message you. I don't show up in your messages and go, hey, I was drawn to you. I don't do that. If anyone does that, they're a scammer. So please report and block them. This is my only account. Okay, this is my only account. And it's pretty much the same on every format, on every one of them. It's mind.body.spirit.healthy. And the only place, there's a couple of places where it comes up and says self, but self is on the end of it. So mind, body, spirit, healthy. And then there's self on my one group or whatever. And on my website is mind, body, spirit, healthy, self. But other than that, it's mind.body.spirit.healthy on all formats. So look at the names, make sure that there's no numbers. It's just straight mind.body.spirit.healthy. Hi, witchy kind of woman. How are you, love? Okay, I'm going to focus on Tim. Hello, Jess. Is this Tim's card? Is this Tim's card? Is this Tim's card? Okay. So Tim's card is Drifter, experiencing life as it comes. Okay. Number 14. What lights you up? Experiencing life as it comes. Seeking the essence, but not knowing the form. And hi, Deb. The Drifter invites you to step out of your to-do list and your ordinary routine to feel the breeze against your skin, calling you to follow the wind and explore life's opportunities. When the Drifter appears, it's a sign that it's time to cut the mooring lines holding you to the dock. It's not important to know the destination before you set sail. It will become clear as you leave port. Do not wait for a map, as there are none to where you are destined to go. But be sure that you do have a compass to keep you true. Yours is your pure love and your intention to be free, even of your own beliefs and preconceptions. Few appreciate the energy of the Drifter. Here, you might not seem to be doing anything worthwhile or meeting someone else's expectations, but you are the only one who understands that others are running full out on the hamster wheel and getting nowhere. Your laziness is an unappreciated virtue. You know that life will find you and bring you everything you require without your having to go search for it, by simply being instead of a frantic doing. Even as you let your mind wander, releasing it to go on a daily walkabout. Call it back home regularly to deliver news from the cosmos. The drifter helps you find what you are looking for, even when you didn't think you were seeking anything. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I'll focus in on that in a moment. Okay, so witchy kind of woman. So witchy kind of woman. I'm going to look at these two. Is this witchy kind of woman's card? Is this the card for the burn? The card that, so I was thinking about pulling a card. Yeah, definitely. So in response to the release leaf and then the burning in leaf, I was going to pull a card to kind of firm that specific situation in. So I was going to pull like a guidance card. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. So the card that came up for that situation, for the burn that we did, is Benefactor. It's in response to the burn. Okay, so this is in response to the burn that we did. Benefactor, grace and generosity. Okay, number 3. The benefactor, so this is just collective for everybody. Okay. When the benefactor weaves her energy into your life, you're put on notice that all manner of positive reinforcement is coming your way. The universe wants to let you know that just as you have been generous with others, serving with your gifts, even in the smallest capacity, so will you be rewarded in myriad ways. The most beautiful gift the benefactor gives you is the recognition that you are stewarding and sharing abundance on behalf of a higher source, one that is always working through you. The motives for her generosity to you, as well as yours to others, are intangible, although you will see the results reflected in the material world. The benefactor reminds you that it's in the purity of your desire to share without the need for reciprocity that, paradoxically, your initial generosity is reciprocated tenfold, seemingly without any connection to the original act. Dream sharing and caring into being, and you will be amazed to see this vibrant seed take root and spread. Do it just because, and the benefactor will give you her blessing. Value and monetary are valuable. Yeah, so when we're looking at that, it's just like, it's that whole concept of giving without your hand out, right? When we give from the sense of like that generous spirit of ourselves to just be giving, the universe rewards us back in different ways. It may not come like that exchange that we're doing right there, but when you give without the intention of having anything received in response to the giving, that's genuine giving, right? So that's what this is. Give with grace and generosity, and things will come back to us tenfold. Okay. So the next person is witchy kind of woman. And definitely value is more than only money. There's so many ways that it can come back to us, right? Which is why I like that way that Helena puts it down. Instead of just asking straight for money, she asks for resources, because resources could be anything. So witchy kind of, I'm gonna check and see if that's your game, if this is your card. So witchy kind of woman. Is this witchy kind of woman's card? Crown games, Mom. Crown games for witchy kind of woman. The right use of power. Hi, Aspen, Rebecca. Oh, throwing it on the floor. So witchy kind of woman. Crown games, number 8. Leadership, responsibility, accountability, right use of power. There is a game of power played by all people, whether they're conscious of it or not. It concerns who has it and who doesn't, how to get more of it and not to lose that which you have, how to wield it wisely and not to get drunk with it and cause harm. Yes, definitely, Riley. These are the matters you need to ponder now that you find yourself in the crown game. 2. You want to be on top, the best, the most effective, the most beloved. You may discover that your deep desire to help others is disguising the underpinnings of this complex game. Power and all it entails can be very dangerous, can be both dangerous and productive, destructive and redemptive. Which will it be for you? Can you forgive without condoning and keep your dignity when challenged? Will you be accountable, amendable to making change or making amends? Can you let go of your need to rescue others? Lead with humility while letting others discover their way home. Now you're learning that empowerment comes with a price and a sacrifice for sovereignty. This is a time to pick your battles, use strategy, and temper your reactions. You have the power to make a beautiful difference on behalf of others. Can you see power as a currency that you must spend judiciously? True power is stewarded wisely, for it is given from the divine, not from the ego. In all your relationships, the greatest beauty is when power is shared. If you are in a higher position, it's even more important to be kind and respectful. Ask for guidance. It will come when you choose compassion over your own goals and desires. When you stop caring about who wears the crown, true success and influence appear for you. Yes, I would like that too. The barter society versus the monetary society, right? But all of our basic needs met. You know, you don't have to pay for housing, food, clothes, anything that's a necessity. If we didn't have to pay for any of that, and then it was just, you know, you barter for other things. Do you have some really good raw, unprocessed honey that I can get? Oh, we still have to have our coffee talk. Witchy kind of woman. Book the call and we'll settle up. We'll have a coffee time. And if you don't see a time that works with your calendar, let me know. And I'll make a time with you myself. And we'll have coffee. Okay. All right. Mama. Focus on Mama Price. Nice. I'm going to check it just to make sure. I'm pretty sure it is, but right? Paying for housing of choice is a blessing. Absolutely. I like some tea too. It depends on which one. My favorite seems to be really like, maybe later today. I'll look into later today. Like after, it wouldn't be later for you because you're on the mountain, but just I'll send you a couple of ideas because I do have to be back here at 5 p.m. for the divine healing session from 5 till 6:30. So maybe after that I can set a little block of time for you and we'll have coffee then. So that'd be like 4:30 your time. So it wouldn't be too late for you. So in the hand. Okay, perfect. So Mama, in the hand, the universe is your partner in the hand. Okay. Number 31. Feeling secure, taken care of, the universe is your partner. Something amazing happens when you contemplate your intimate relationship with your higher power. How do you engage in it? Oh, cool. I have a divine masculine thing too, Mr. Riley. You could always join me in the divine masculine healing tribe. All right. How do you engage in it? How do you engage with your higher power? Perhaps you might have seen things through the influence of your religious background, or you may have been exposed to other ways of making that connection real for you. It doesn't matter the source of your understanding. What matters is what works for you. For example, if you believe in a punitive God, you will be afraid of punishment for your transgressions. If you believe in a version of a higher power that blesses you, you may find it easier to surrender to a relationship of radical trust. Right now, if you imagine relaxing, curled up in the hands of the divine, how does that make you feel? Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, witchy girl, witchy kind of woman. It is on Facebook. Can you then right now, if you imagine relaxing, curled up in the hands of the divine, how does that make you feel? Can you then turn over your needs and desires to that divine power and trust that you're safe and secure and you don't have to do anything at all to feel that way? Grace is activated in your life now. You're in good hands. Your work, family relationships, home, everything. You've done all you can. So now's the time to rest and recharge instead of producing, doing, acting, strategizing. A hot tea, a good book, and a soft blanket are in order. High fives in the group. Okay, then we got Papa. Papa's card. You're so welcome, sweetie. Is this Papa's card? Is this Rob's card? Root girl, the disowned self. Okay. So this is for Papa. Hi, Rachel Ray. Hi, Emily. Okay, root girl for Papa. Or root boy. We can say it's a boy. Number 46. So we'll call it root boy. The disowned self. Hidden beauty. The need for acceptance and love. Hello, Rachel. Love you. I love that you got brought to me by the For You page. Ah. Yes, at 5 p.m. Tonight we're talking about like reconnecting to nature and all of that stuff. So for Papa, root boy sits shivering, unclean, and naked at the base of the tree of the self. He is unloved, unwanted, and shunned for his deformities. He has no home but is safe burrowing underground to dwell near the deepest roots of the sacred tree. Who is he to you? Could this urchin be the part of you that, reintegrated, can lead you to wholeness and true purpose? This is a part of you, the embodiment of a deeply flawed perception of your failures, manifesting as guilt and shame. When you project envy onto others, or any emotion or instinct that you've learned to repress or deem unnatural, it's this homeless child self-crying for attention, acceptance, and love. You want to lash out, ignore it, push it aside, all the while refusing to acknowledge this ugly quality as belonging to you. But if you could only look into the root boy's eyes and see the beauty and the unmet need, your unmet need, you would realize that this part of you asks for your compassion and understanding. This part of you was born when you were wounded and were conditioned to believe you're not whole, that your expression of self is somehow too much or too little. You may have inherited this creature from your ancestors. However, it was this child self came to be curled up at the roots of your sacred tree self. It's time to welcome him into your heart. When you do, everything you've been searching for becomes illuminated, and your path lights up with renewed purpose. When you come to love the root boy and claim him as your own, accepting him and your humanity, he is transformed just as you are. Then all manner of magic begins to arrive in abundant form. Look for the beauty. It's a beautiful message for you, Papa. A beautiful message. Just lovely. You guys were fantastic today. We got up as high as like, I think 8th position. We're sitting steady at 10. We're almost at 50,000 likes. Like just incredible, incredible, incredible. I'm going to get in here some tap. Did you tap? Yes. Right. I remember when I was on my healing journey and, you know, before I healed, I had my root girl was a dirty little girl that I stuffed away in a closet and locked the door because that was the deepest part of shame that I held about something that happened when I was a child. And I had to go into that closet and give her love and understanding and compassion and see through the eyes of an adult and say that she didn't have any reason to feel shame. She really didn't. Right? She experienced a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, a lot of trauma and neglect. And what that girl needed most of all was just to be loved, and definitely by me, first and foremost by me, instead of, you know, being shunned and stuffed in a closet. So look for those lost parts of you and bring them back to you. They deserve love the most, more than anything, those wounded parts. Right? So we've got 15 minutes at most left here before I hop off for today. Is there anybody else that needs anything? Cats love me when I'm on. Like whenever Salasia and I get on, her cats like maul the phone. My friend's trying to get me to take a kitten. And I was like, I think my dog would eat it though. It's the spiritual. Like, hey, baby kitty, kitty, kitty. Hello, kitty, kitty, kitty. Right, super, super cute. Let's see where we're at. I've been just tapping steadily away here while we're having this little chitty chat. Let's see where we are at for our likes. I did 586. How close are we to 50,000? Ooh, we're at 47,000. Yeah, we'd have to get it really young, though. I'd have to get it young so that he could get used to it right away. And I'd have to, like, watch him. Like, he wouldn't be allowed to be left alone with the kitten. That would probably be dangerous in the early stages. But I work from home, so it's not so bad. Hi, Zozo. I love your name. A baby girl. Is it a girl cat? Female cat? Leslie was wondering if Mummy Cat, did Mummy Cat just help us? I don't know who Mummy Cat is, but did Mummy Cat just help us? It's going in, I don't know. I don't know is like, it's kind of like backwards, up and down and backwards. Kind of a backwards, like counterclockwise. Yeah, Cass might be okay if he got used to it. Like I said, as a kitten, might be okay because he's been around like a little kitten before and he was fine with it. But I do know that when he sees cats, he's like, I won't go get it. I'm going to get it because it might remind him of squirrels, right? They look very similar to him, I'm sure. So he's like, I'm going to chase it. I'm going to chase it around. Oh, and you did say him. Zozo gave you a slow blink for acknowledging him. Hi, Zozo. Are we going to hit 50K here, guys? I'm very impressed with us today. Very impressed. Mostly I'm impressed with you guys because you guys are the ones that really did it. I got it from a company called marvelature.com. So Marvel, like the company with all the superhero videos, Marvel combined with adventure. So Marvelature. Let's see where we're at now. Ooh, we're at 100 away, 100 away. You're welcome. You're welcome. And there's a lady on Instagram. It's called By Amelia. She makes crowns as well. We made it to 50K. Woohoo! Look at that. That was awesome. All right. Well, I'm going to hop off. I love you guys. I think, yeah. Yeah, I just have to keep a close eye on things, especially in the beginning, right? And then once he got real, he realized, okay, this is not my foe. This is the kitty. It's okay, right? I think that he would eventually settle in, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm not jumping on getting another pet at this time because I just love my dog, even though I know cats love me and I love cats, but I'm thinking we're just going to hang on for a little bit, But I love you guys. I love you all. Thank you so, so much for everything today. Mwah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will be back for sure Monday at 9, but I might throw a little live together for TikTok on Saturday, maybe. Depends on how my packing goes. I might be just trying to defer packing. So I'm like, well, I'll do a live so I don't have to pack for a bit. But but anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful Friday. Okay. Bye, guys.